All right, what's going on, brothers? Hopefully everything's going good. Hopefully everything's going well. We're gonna watch some of this video from this this brother here, Anton Daniels. Well, the trans woman is trans man is well, this man is trying to say that some guy really liked him, was paying all his bills or paying his rent, and now is going to sue him. I personally don't believe it, brothers, and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's weird because this brother here, this guy Anton, he was one of the first guys I saw on social media. Like, I don't really believe a lot of believe women, and that's something I liked about him because I'm like, yeah, man, I've always been suspicious of women. I'm talking about since but that's just me. I'll say since like '97. Being honest with you, cause I was always catching them in lies, man. It would always come out. How they would they would turn a mole into a mountain and blah blah blah. Not to mention, I knew guys who actually got in trouble. Women lied on them. Plus, we seen this play out, as they would say, over social media. Of course, we can go back to old cases, guys getting locked up, come to find out the woman was lying, yada yada yada, so on and so forth, man. Now, brothers, how can you trust a man who's having an identity disorder or a woman? They're not even honest with themselves. What makes you think they're gonna be honest with you? You understand what I'm saying? So, and one thing about, and this is why I don't believe the story. But when the feminine mindset is this, man. The feminine mindset is always they never took a loss. That's the feminine mindset. These are my these are my thoughts. The feminine mind never took a loss, and I would apply this to men as well. They never took a loss. They always getting over everything. I'm shit. I'm over. I got mine. I'm doing, and they're never there. They always behind the eight ball. They just pin up a good front, a good cap. Same with the women, but as you let these women tell you, I swear they'll tell you that the guy is paying $9 million. But it happened to me in real time. I remember this guy was talking to me about some girl I had dated, whatever. And I could tell she's telling him like, like I just broke the bank on her, which was absolutely not true. Nowhere near the truth. I said, what? I said, man, that bro capping. We weren't using that word back then, but I'm like, man, she's lying. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what they do, brothers. I've been lied on. Shit, I'm pretty sure my whole life, if you leave it up to women, as they used to say back in the day, let you tell it. Yeah, let you tell it. And that's how you know a lot of this stuff is lies. It's the same old story. Oh, I've been abused. Even these as you call them, transformers, are taking on the same talking points, the same strategies. That's how you know it's cap, it's lies. I understand some men probably not the most intelligent, but I'm telling you, but a lot of these people are just telling anything. They're just lying. But anyway, let's check out some of this stuff real quick, man.
Okay, y'all want to hear some crazy shit that I'm going through legally with this guy that I met online? All because I'm a trans girl. So anyways, I moved into my apartment August. I met this dude online. I think I met him in September. So I moved into my apartment.
And since this guy is saying that he going through this through the court system, you guys might be able to look it up. I don't really know his name. I'll have to try to find out what his name is, his real name. But now, if you can find it in the court system, cool. I'll give this guy a pass. Okay, he's telling the truth. I'll give this guy a pass. But if you can't find it in the court system, chances are this is a lie. Then you know it's a lie because, you understand what I'm saying? And then you have to realize people just be saying stuff, just like Casanat, right? Not Casanat. Remember Casanat got into it with that girl? He's like, oh, respect the lawyers, I'm going to sue you. When I heard Casanat say that, I said, Casanat's not going to sue that girl. He's not. He's just talking. Not that he don't have the money and the resources to do it, but Casanat wasn't going to do that. He's just talking. You know what I mean? He's just talking. And that girl was trying to extort Casanat, and it didn't work. Casanat played it right. It didn't work, and hopefully he learned from that. And and believe it or not, brothers, the people who normally get messed over in these dynamics, and it's not me trying to add to the gender war, I'm just being honest with you. You can bet your bottom dollar 9 times out of 10 it's the woman who's losing. I'm serious. Do you have suckers and simps? I will give you that. You do. You do. But I'm telling you, brothers, 85% of the time to 90%, it's the woman who's losing. You know it and I know it. Yeah, she might have that sucker who's there doing all that, taking all the crap. But what they say, it's nothing new. I saw it when I was coming up. It's 2-3 guys who are smashing, they ain't doing nothing for her. Like what my man Big Mike said, I'm just a player. Ow. It never fails, man. Let's go on.
In August or whatever, and we ended up meeting each other in September. It was probably like the first week of September. It probably was, yeah, it was the first week of September because he paid my rent. Anyways, I met him. He came over to my house. At the time he was moving into my apartment, I only had a blow-up bed in my TV. And my birthday is September 23rd. So, he came over and he was,
And I don't believe the guy paid her rent, but you might have some guys that do that. You might. But I find it hard just because I am a man and I've been living on this earth for quite some time. I find it hard that a guy, this is something I've learned, noticed over the years. Guys do get tricked, suckers sometimes, right? But what I've noticed from my vantage point, those guys learn. A guy might got messed over, or got finessed, or whatever, and it'd be hard pressed for you to do it to him again. Tell me if I'm wrong, brothers. You brothers know the guys you've been around. Maybe you experienced it yourself. Even myself, when I've got when I got finesse, just in life. Okay, I learned my lesson. That's something I've noticed almost with 90% of the men I've been around, even the idiots, the guys I would call numbskulls, even they are, So I'm saying, if you get these guys, it's hard pressed to do it to get them again. It's hard pressed. That's how you know, man. These girls. When it comes to, as you guys call tricking, it's an even exchange. I guarantee you it is. She's up in them guts for him to give her that money. I guarantee you. As far as the woman dynamic, this is a man, But you understand what I'm saying? You dig what I mean? You understand what I'm saying, brother? You know where I'm going with this. This is crazy. But anyway, let's go on, man. But yeah, like I said, I don't see a guy just paying this man's rent. I just don't see it, man. I'm not buying it. But anyway, let's go on.
We see that he kind of it was nothing to feel bad for because I was going to buy my own bedroom set, but to me, it kind of felt like he kind of felt bad for me because I was sleeping on the blow bed, which, I didn't give a fuck at the time because I was going to buy my own bedroom set. But anyways, me and the dude started talking and we was really good friends or whatever. Mind you, at the beginning of the friendship, or whatever it was, at the beginning of it, I very much voiced to him that I was not trying to be in a relationship because I kind of felt like he was trying to buy his way into being around me or being.
Listen, man, before we even get into the diabolical part about this, the first thing that we have to address is the fact that y'all keep spending money on people that y'all don't even know, and y'all keep leading with y'all money into these relationships, and I just don't get it. I know a trick is going to be.
And I disagree, Anton. I think you shouldn't believe this guy, Anton. I believe this guy's lying. And I know people, they call it, a lot of people want to down the tricks, right? But I would actually challenge that. Tricks are smart. Brothers. The Johns, the guys who are messing with sex workers, those guys are smart. They have to be. They have to be, brothers. Those guys got wives, what you call that? What you call that stuff? They got they got a lot going for themselves. A lot of those guys, so they're not dummies. Do you have some? Yeah, you do. But what I'm trying to say, but is that majority of the men, in my personal opinion, they're not dummies. They're not silly. They might got finesse here and there, but they're not going to keep going for that. They're not. The average man ain't. So when you hear these stories, oh yeah, he paid my rent, he did this. You hear all type of stuff. I done heard some woman say some dude just paid her $500 just to go play tennis with him. I'm like, man, you don't get the. The stories are getting more and more preposterous. I think that's the correct word. Outlandish. And a lot of you guys, you're taking what they say for face value. This guy got he has a gender disorder, and you're taking what he said for face value? Not at all, man. That's it for me. I'm done, man. I'm done with this. Not at all, brothers. Not at all. Anybody has a gender disorder, we're not taking your word. You have to produce receipts for us to take you seriously. And Anton, you should be ashamed of yourself, man, to take what this man's saying seriously, man. I'm sorry. But anyway, brothers, I'm going to leave it at that, brothers. Do not take, when it comes to women, people with gender disorder, we should not take them seriously. If they come to anything with us, they need to produce receipts. They need to produce receipts. Okay, where are your receipts? Where's the proof to this? Give us some credence to what you're saying. Okay, all right, now we can take what you're saying seriously. And we all know, especially these transgenders, they're known for blowing up people's spots, right? They're known for doing this type of stuff. So why you ain't, you understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to give more, as they say, evidence, credence to what you're saying for me to take you seriously. And that goes with men as well too, but I'm more inclined to believe a man, but that applies to men too, because especially on social media, everybody's doing what? A lot of capping. A lot of capping. You be like, hey man, am I the only one who thinks everybody's lying? No, they telling the truth, but you always got somebody, they telling the truth, man. I went down there to McDonald's and I made $5,000 in one day at McDonald's, man, on the fries. They telling the truth. On the fries? On the fries! Nigga, I'm telling you I made $5,000. God damn. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. And if you don't believe it, watch out. They'll try to beat you up, fight you, stab you. Nigga, you better believe it. You better believe my delusion. You better believe my lie. If you don't believe it, you hurt my feelings. I'm done, man. I'm out, man. I'm not buying none of this stuff, man. A lot of these people, they just capping and they talking out the side of their ass. I'm out. And notice you can always do that, especially as to disrespect the man. Where this guy at you talking about? Where is he at? Right? What's evidence to what you're saying? You understand what I'm saying? You be like, well, he don't want to blow up his spot. Yeah, I understand that, man, but why should I believe a man who has a gender disorder? He's confused. He don't want to be honest with himself. So why would I think he'll be honest with me? But if you can't be honest with yourself, how the hell are you going to be honest with anybody? That right there alone should make you question anything these people are saying. I'm out, man. Peace.